What if Iceland's bogs glowed with shame, whispering your secrets to drown you forever? This super creepy story from Iceland in 2090 will grab you tight. Veyra Tane, an explorer, finds glowing bogs that whisper her shame over her brothers. Death, but they trap her team in endless muck. Stay to face the dark. Iceland's marshy bogs steam under a cold, gray sky, their waters bubbling like hidden guilt. Veyra treks in her heavy coat, her boots sinking as she maps ancient soils. The research camp's tents flap in the wind, her only home since she left her village. Veyra's heart aches because her brother, Kale, died in a mudslide 6 years ago. His last words, "It's swallowing," stuck in her head. She hopes the bogs hold clues to what he meant. One day, her probe touches a bog, and it glows, whispering Veyra in Kale's voice, like gurgling water. Her chest feels tight. She thinks it's the mist, but she freezes when the bog forms Kale's face, his eyes empty, staring at her. Veyra's scared, but she can't stop exploring. The glowing bogs get creepier, shining brighter, and bad things hit the camp. Tools rust, lanterns dim, and the air feels heavy, like it's stealing shame. Veyra's flashlight, which lights her path, stings her head, like the glow is creeping into her mind. Other explorers hear the bogs whisper their shame-broken promises, old lies, then sink into the muck, gone. Veyra checks a bog, but its surface is weird, with tiny carvings that glow under her light. She tells her friend Jex, a tough tracker with a scar on his wrist from a rope burn. Jex searches the marshes and finds carvings, pictures of people drowned, their shame etched in stone. The bogs hum, "You're gone," in a spooky voice, and Veyra's hands shake so bad she drops her flashlight. What's this glow trying to do? Veyra and Jex decide to find out. They gear up and trek to a bog cluster, where the mist bites and the mud groans like a beast. The bogs glow like a maze, shining too fast. Their lights catch strange carvings, shapes that shift when they blink. Veyra's stomach knots like something's watching. The carvings lead to a deep marsh cave, its walls glowing green like a sunken heart. In the center, a glowing bog core pulses, whispering like a tide. Dark shapes swirl in the mist like ghosts with no faces. Veyra feels dizzy, like the cave's pulling her in. Jex's tools catch signals from the core, not from Earth but from deep space, far past the stars. The cave feels wrong, like it's alive. Veyra's flashlight shows scary pictures, Kale's mudslide, explorers screaming, and an old village drowned in muck. Jex says the bogs are part of something called the mire, not just water but a trap that drowns souls. The glowing bogs work for these swallowers, a creepy force that loves shame and grows with every whisper. The camp starts breaking down. Tents sink in sudden floods, fires die, and explorers act weird, walking toward bogs with eyes that glow green like the muck. Veyra's afraid they're not themselves anymore. Jex finds a black shard in the cave, carved with stars that look like eyes, pulsing with the core's hum. The bogs scream, "We take," and Veyra wonders if she's still safe or if the mires got her trapped. Things get worse. Iceland's marshes shake like they're angry. Veyra finds a piece of the black shard, and it glows, showing Kale's face. He looks so scared, like he's stuck in muck, begging Veyra to run. Everyone's flashlights show the same thing, a web of mist where shame drowns forever. The bog core shows a net of green lines, like a trap catching every person at the camp. Each dot in the net is someone's soul, each hum their shame. The marshes roar with a creepy sound, and the shadows match the mire's web, like the whole land's waking up. Jex finds a carving saying the swallowers want the whole world next. They're not just in Iceland, they're tied to other bogs in space, all hungry for souls. Veyra sees a vision of dark shapes like fog with glowing eyes, talking about drowning or ending everything. The mire's signals shoot out to the stars, like the swallowers are closing in. The camp's gear goes wild, radios scream Kale's voice, lights flash his face. Veyra feels Kale's whisper in the mire's web, so faint, urging her to fight. Jex wonders if the swallowers are drowning them or testing them. Iceland quakes with a bad hum, and the shadows swirl like a cage. Veyra stares at the bog core, her hands cold, knowing a ghost might be waiting. She thinks about Kale, about the camp, about whether she can stop this thing or if it's too big. The air feels heavy, like it's drowning her. The camp's too quiet now, and Veyra's not sure if she's alone or if the swallowers are already. In her mind, the bogs glow brighter, their mist thicker, like they're thrilled. Veyra steps back, but the mud ripples, and the whispers grow stronger, calling her name over and over. She looks at Jex, who's pale, staring at the core. They both know something's coming, something they can't stop. The marshes outside roar like they're alive. Veyra's heart feels like it's breaking, but she won't give up, not yet. She grips her flashlight, hoping it holds a clue, but the glow just keeps coming, pulling her closer to the dark. The bogs feel alive, their glow spreading like a storm. Veyra wonders if she ever leave, or if the mire has already drowned her soul. Twist. The bogs aren't water, they're the jaws of a star beast eating shame. Is Iceland a wilderness or a soul vault? Could you wade into creepy glowing bogs knowing what they do? Tell us your scariest thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button if this gave you chills. Send it to all your explorer friends, and subscribe for more stories that'll blow your mind.